Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are delving into some more gaming news slash like Summerfest E3-ish type stuff for summer 2020. Believe it or not, I tried to film this video 3 hours ago and YouTube decided to die like right as I started. So I'm excited for multiple reasons to share this experience with you guys. I actually live streamed this earlier when it came out like live. Well, duh, it's a live stream. But the live stream looks like a PowerPoint. So here we are again, trying it one more time. So without further ado, let's get into it. Come on down. Fix yourself. There you go. And real quick, I also wanted to mention that I think the little like blue beam to or orange beam to blue beam to white beam is like something that has to do with the PS5, because Xbox kind of did a similar thing with their startup sound. Oh my gosh, come on, dude. Yep. Okay, this is just what we're gonna have to do. Sorry, but I do not know what's going on with YouTube right now. But this is on, I don't even want to say the quality, but if you want to see it at the best, please look it up on PlayStation's channel.
We have a lot to show you today about Ghost of Tsushima. Combat, customization, special modes. But first, let's take a look at how you explore the world of Tsushima.
So right off the bat, they nailed down the aesthetic pretty quickly, which is for me a big part of the game, because I'm more of a visual person. So if I can see it, I can believe it, and I'm believing it right now. They just did an excellent job like designing the maps for this game so far from what I've seen.
Exploration has been at the heart of our open world design since the very beginning. But you can't have exploration if you don't have curiosity.
Truth.
So we've continually asked ourselves, how can we let the island guide you in the most thematic and immersive ways possible?
And then I also said earlier when I had streamed this that this very heavily gave me like Breath of the Wild feels, except like for more of a samurai. So that's interesting and cool. I love Breath of the Wild, so I have no problems with that. And it's also like very realistic as well, so I don't know. I'm just getting that good feeling all over again. Because like, I think the biggest difference here is there really wasn't a lot of music in Breath of the Wild, because I kind of wanted to give you that like in the wild aspect. But I like the music so far. They have the horse, so Epona, you know, she's already in there. This just genuinely looks really good to me. Even looking back on the live stream, since I've seen this before, I'm still just impressed with the amount of detail. Like every single blade of grass moves, the trees, and they have like body to them. Like that, a lot of work goes into making environments like this, so they've really outdone themselves with how it's being presented to us right now. So we have Kashin Hills right here. So call a gust of wind at any time to point you in the right direction. So I also think it's interesting that like nature is able to guide our boy through the throughout the game. And there's a lot of wildlife too, that's also very cool. Like finding ways to like populate games in ways that make sense. Oh, and there's a bear. But we're gonna ignore that. But finding ways to, let's see, got a forest to populate games that in a way that makes sense is something that you don't really see a lot. You got a farmstead, Mongol territory. Because they have really like good-looking games.
Guiding wind can take you to all kinds of locations in the game.
Nobody will be there.
Like this farmstead that's been taken over by the Mongols. It can also take you to your next big story moments, or even help you find rare collectibles. But what about the things that you don't know about, that you haven't seen yet, that you don't know exist? Keep your eyes peeled for other visual cues. Smokestacks on the horizons, interesting and odd-shaped trees, or maybe even animals trying to get your attention.
Quickly, Nobu.
Ooh, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I don't know. But, yeah. I really like the aesthetic. You'll see pretty soon what the game is looking like combat-wise, which I've been pleased with so far, so I hope you guys are ready for it. And then I also mentioned this earlier when I watched it for the first time. I'm like, is this dude Pocahontas? He's being like guided by the color of the wind and the birds and all these animals.
Stay away, my lord.
It's just funny.
The spirits of vengeful samurai haunt this forest.
And then we're like, okay, I'm going in. See you later.
Let's go, Nobu.
This part right here, I don't know why, it kind of reminded me of Demon Slayer for a second. Just, I guess the way that the HUD is structured is similar to Tanjiro's Masters. Well, you can see it's been ransacked. Nobody's left inside. I think he might have passed a body. I'm not 100% sure. But you're able to collect rare goods in these shacks, which is interesting to me because I figured that was just like a regular hut. So maybe they will not come as plentiful as I think. And then there's a fox den. Foxes will guide you into hidden shrines across the island. I'm really excited to see like what they do with Jin's story and kind of, whoa, someone got sacrificed or just died. And there's a fox shrine. That's actually pretty cool. An honor shrine honored. Shrines needed to earn a minor charm slot. Okay, so praying at the shrines will help you get, let's see, once you visit a location to be able to return with fast travel. Excellent, because that map was really big.
Tsushima is rich
Golden
with exploration
Shrine.
and discovery. And whether you're just following a string of torii gates that'll lead you to a high mountain shrine, or maybe it's just a fox trying to show you something hidden in the woods.
Let's see, I'm one for...
Either way, bring your sense of adventure and let the wind guide you.
Absolutely. I'm one for like exploration in games. Like I haven't beaten Breath of the Wild just because I still want to keep exploring the map and finding new things. So I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this game.
Lord Sakai.
It seems like there's so many places to go, and like little hidden nooks and crannies that you have to really search to find. And I'm all for that. And also just the aesthetics of the different locations too look very, very like thought out and detailed because they look very unique. Even just like the choice to use like different color flowers. Like we saw red flowers near Kashin Hills earlier, and then we just saw these purple ones. I just think that's really cool. So you're talking about Jin the Samurai now.
Hi, this is Nate Fox from Sucker
Yo,
Punch.
Nate. Or Mr.
Now,
Fox.
we just showed you some exploration, but let's switch gears and check out some combat.
So this is really what a lot of people came to see today, including myself. So I don't think you'll be
If you've
disappointed.
ever seen a samurai movie, you know what to expect. Two warriors sizing each other up, waiting for the other to make the
Ooh.
first move.
I think I actually missed this last time because my stream was buffering. That's really cool, actually. Like they do this in a like very honorable way. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. So real quick, while they're doing this fighting sequence, when they mentioned the Mongols, I immediately thought of like the Mongols trying to take over China. I believe, if my history is correct. So I'm wondering what's going on here because I believe Tsushima.
As you can see,
It
the
sounds
Mongols
Japanese.
are
I have no
everywhere
idea,
on this
but-
island. For Jin to succeed, he has to use real, skillful precision in fighting them. No wasted energy. Every strike must.
So you can just walk up into a camp, be like, "Hello, hi, how are you?" And you could block arrows too. That actually really surprised me the first time I saw that. And I still am surprised if you saw my face. Like I'm still very curious as to what the precision is to be able to block an arrow. And then the different stances. Ooh. Change combat stances to inflict the most damage against specific enemy types. Oh, I did not read that earlier. This game, it is looking very nice so far. Oh, then they have the like anime death. That's funny. Did he pray over him? Oh. See, that's something they don't do in Assassin's Creed anymore, which was something that was surprisingly important to me. So the fact that they do that, I like it. Because that's what a real warrior would do,
so that was
kind
Jin
of,
fighting
you
as
know,
a samurai.
honor each other.
But now let's see him take on the same group of Mongols as the dishonorable Ghost. As the Ghost, he'll use every dirty trick he can think up to even the odds. Even using fear as a weapon.
I have questions about this too. Like, when do you become the Ghost? Is it just a straight up transition? And you can't be a samurai anymore? Questions. Because that would be interesting to have it where you could be the samurai, you could be the Ghost, or you just straight up become the Ghost. But this is a little bit more sneaky so far. I wouldn't say tricky like the Mr. Fox was saying earlier, but so let's see, we got a horse. I think there's somebody under there. Yeah, there is. Okay, so you kind of get not eagle vision, but you're able to see through walls and stuff if you're close enough, what I'm assuming. And then the double assassination with the samurai sword. If this was like the Assassin's Creed Samurai, people would be flipping out over this. I think this would be kind of more back to Assassin's Creed's roots. If you went the strict assassin route. And then this guy appears to be a captain of some sort, which you can use like smoke bombs for evasion or unseen attacks. And it looks like it stunned him. So there are like some tactical ways, different tactical ways you can use these items. Then spotted, use a kunai for a quick kill. Mongols will learn to fear the ghost, use that to their advantage. So that's another thing I was thinking about earlier. Can you get some kind of notoriety as the ghost? Excuse me. And does it stay with you the whole game? Or is it something that kind of like resets as you go from camp to camp? And then we got this. This man thinks he's Batman. Which I think like the Samurai Batman movie came out not too long ago, so. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, man. And then I really like the way that the ships have been designed. Like, it's still very detailed, even though it's like a small part of the game. With the masthead being in the middle. Or I'm not sure if it's the masthead that's in the middle, but you saw the horse structure thing. Oh, we're lighting up their supplies. Couldn't be me. I would be scared to do that. Especially if it's gonna blow up. Yep. Yeah, then he just burns down the whole area. Destroys shipyard. That's crazy. Crazy. And then we got customizing Jin.
You might have noticed that while fighting as the samurai, or sneaking around as the ghost, Jin had on a different set of armor. That's because the armor in this game actually gives you different mechanical advantages. It's not just the way it looks. It helps accent your chosen playstyle.
Ah.
As you explore the world, you'll discover Omamori charms.
In addition to charms,
They'll
Jin
give
can
you
use technique
an
points to
edge
learn
in
and
battle.
upgrade skills.
But more importantly, as your legend grows, you'll develop all new techniques which transform Jin from a samurai into the ghost. But the thing is, you get to decide how those techniques evolve and grow over time. It's always worth keeping an eye out for dye flowers. Find enough of them and you can change the color of an armor. So not only do you get to choose how the ghost gameplay evolves, but you can fine-tune the look as well.
I think it's funny they have like a cheetah print-esque like little robe for him. All bougie. And then I'm curious to see if they have like a season system. You saw like the petals and stuff were yellow
It wouldn't be
there.
a Sucker Punch game if it didn't have photo mode. In our new photo mode, we have features such as color grading, depth of field, so you can focus on the right objects. We have a bunch of new features that really underline the motion and movement that's so great about our game.
Yeah, this is thumbnail maker
You
right
can
here.
control the wind's direction, the speed, you can change out the particles to different types of leaves and fireflies. You can even select a track of music from our original score that might be a little bit more fitting. So if you're into doing a photo, or maybe you actually want to do a video, there's something here for you. Here's a few that I've created.
These are like pretty cool looking photos. But you know, photo mode is photo mode. Nothing more, nothing less about that.
A Japanese voice track option with subtitles is a perfect fit for our game. So I'm happy to say that before the first scene even starts, you'll be able to turn this option on.
Which is good. I think most games should do that. And it seemed like he was working with somebody there.
お侍様の戦い方じゃない。
Not a woman.
何を申す。
And then I remember earlier I was like, bruh, we're in subtitles. But they're just showing off the dialogue. And they don't want to like spoil the story or anything. Now, Samurai Cinema is a very like simple concept, but also interesting to me.
Here at Sucker Punch, we are huge fans of Samurai Cinema. We wanted to create a way for you to feel like you're playing your favorite samurai movie.
Now this,
So we created a windy, black and white, film grained out mode that you can turn on from the very beginning of the game.
if this is something that you can easily turn on and off, I would definitely use this. Just make a little quick movie while you're playing. That'd be epic. Ugh. I think while you're doing those standoffs, that'd probably be the best time to use it, because I think that's when it looked the best. Oh, just overlooking the land. What? There's like one temple there in the middle? That's interesting. Might be a final place
Today,
to go.
we've shared with you some of the unique ways that you can explore the island of Tsushima. We've also shared with you some of the ways that you can fight as a samurai, or assassinate as the ghost, or customize Jin, or play in special ways. But we have so much more to show you in the future. Ghost of Tsushima comes out on July 17th. Thank you so much for watching today. We'll see you later.
Thank you, man. Oh. I wonder if he can do stuff like that in Final Mode, because that actually would be pretty cool. Some games have had it where it's possible to like zoom out that far from your character. Ghost of Tsushima with the PlayStation's State of Play. So, Ghost of Tsushima looked pretty freaking legit. I am really excited for this game. I'm trying to keep like somewhat of a I don't know. Just keep my head on while I'm like looking at these different things, because Sucker Punch's last game that I was like hyped for was Infamous Second Son, and that game was not at all what I wanted it to be, nor what I thought it could have been. So I don't think this game is gonna be like this, because it's like completely removed from that kind of scenario where it's like an iteration of an iteration. But you know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So try not to get fooled this time around. But I still am very excited to see more from this game. Learn a little bit more about Jin. I'm gonna have to like refresh myself on some of the stuff, but I think I might just like try and keep it blind until the game comes out so I can really learn it that way. But if you're excited for this game to come out, let me know down in the comments. Tell me what's your favorite thing that you've seen today, and something that you want to see in the future, because I'm curious to see what people are thinking about this right now. I'm personally hyped, but like moderately hyped, moderate. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Let's see. Next time I see you guys, I'll probably have another gameplay video out. I actually have one rendering right now, so hopefully that will come out around the same time this comes out. And we will stay up to date with the gaming news, so look forward to that. Hopefully YouTube does not die again. RIP YouTube, but please come back. And yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a nice evening, morning, or night. Whatever it is, enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Peace.